a very special guest of honor. And I told Mr. Latushe, no, I want to invite her by myself. She's Pastor Mrs. Oshebue. She's not just a special guest of honor. She is special today because she used to be my teacher. Please let us give her a standing ovation as she comes to the stage. She is a wonderful mother. She is a great woman. She is someone that inspired me in school. As an English teacher, wonderful. If I score 38/40, she will ask me, why did you score less? Thank you, ma. We appreciate you, ma.
God bless you. Wow, I think you need to clap for God, not me. Because everything you are saying, God has orchestrated it. To be united with your students after 40 years can only be God for the Almighty God. For me, it's a very proud occasion. And God is saying something to somebody. Your labor of love will never be forgotten. No matter how long it takes, the time will come for God to remember you. And for the pupils, the children you have before you to do exploits, even in your lives. If you believe that, I want you to shout the loudest hallelujah. God bless you, ladies. Wow. Each time I come to a school environment like this, I'm always so excited. It's like I should start again. Mommy Agape, Daddy Agape. I'm so happy, I'm so proud for this wonderful opportunity. What started more than 40 years ago, little did I know that I was raising a giant that will one day be better than me. I was sowing a small seed, a little girl, unknown to me. She will grow to become a woman. She will grow to be a person of excellence. She will grow to impact lives. She will grow to withstand challenges and do exploits. God bless you. I'm so proud of you. Indeed, I'm honored to be a part of this momentous occasion, the graduation, the speech and prize giving day of Agape Bundle. I'm really proud. And I want to say congratulations to all our parents, esteemed parents, dedicated teachers, and outstanding pupils. You are different. You are different. Even from what I've seen so far, I see the sign of great minds, the leaders of tomorrow. Our future president is here. The doctors, the engineers, they are here, being empowered to shine. I crave your indulgence to allow me today just to stretch a little bit of the time to see what God laid in my heart. I got the topic from Mommy Agape, and it says I should give a speech on empowerment for growth and excellence. That's what I want to do. But I want everybody to take note. There's something you will take home today. And I know that at the end of today, you'll be glad that you came. And not only will you be impacted, you will send the message across to others that this is where they should be. Agape Bundle is not an ordinary school. I don't know if somebody agrees with me. It's not an ordinary school. We're talking about child empowerment. What is child empowerment? belief and independence that will serve them very well as they grow and face the numerous challenges of the world. There are too many challenges, and children that are not empowered, they will fall short, they will fail, they will not be able to forge ahead. There are too many benefits in empowering children, and I want to just highlight some of them, and so that you can appreciate what you are seeing and what you are getting, and the depth that the school is going to give your children the best, and what you are paying for to ensure that these children, they have a solid future. One of the most significant benefits of child empowerment is its impact on their self-esteem. When children are encouraged to make their own decisions, when they are encouraged to express themselves, when they are encouraged to pursue their interests, they develop a strong sense of self-worth. This confidence does not only help them to excel academically, but also empowers them to navigate various social situations with resilience and assertiveness. Empowerment instills a sense of responsibility and accountability in young minds. By involving children in decision-making processes and encouraging them to take on age-appropriate tasks, we teach them important life skills such as problem solving, time management, and teamwork. These skills are essential for success in school, later in life at work, and also in relationships that they will develop. And empowering them to develop these skills from an early age set them on a path to becoming responsible and capable adults. It's not just enough to raise children. There has to be a focus. There has to be a mindset that I want to raise the best of children. Children that you be proud of. Children that when it gets to your old age, will not be encumbered with challenges. Empowerment for growth and excellence is a lifelong journey. What you are doing here is just the beginning. Empowerment is continuous. It takes time, but it's worth it. It begins with laying a solid foundation. The Bible tells us in Psalm 11 verse 3, it says, if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? There's something about foundation. Whatever you fail to do at the foundation of anything, including raising children, is very, very difficult to process, to change. This building, for instance, you can do anything with this building. You can repaint it, redecorate it, or you can change the foundation. And the foundation determines the height of the building. The lower the depth, the higher the altitude. In other words, whatever failure they had at the foundation of this place cannot be rectified. That's why the Bible is so apt. If the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? So there is a price for solid foundation, even in the raising of our children, because they have their own life ahead of them. So many times we're in a hurry. But when you hurry, it gets to the point where you discover that you left some things behind. And then you ask yourself, how do I go back to those things? I'm praying today that none of us will make mistakes. in raising our children, everything that is needed to impact the best in them. We will work hard, we will pay the price, and be committed to it so that we can get the end result. Education is no longer memorization and regurgitation as in the 20th century. That's in my days. In my days, it's easy to come first. You memorize and then you pour it down and just be excelling. They were not empowered to face challenges. And I want to tell you the difference is okay. I was opportune to send my children. I raised 4 daughters and sent them to the Montessori school in Port Harcourt. I saw the difference. And I'm here not just to tell you about the school, but to tell you about their lives later. How they live their life of challenges and are able to cope because of the foundation that was perfectly made. We are now in the 21st century. So much is required to equip the children with 21st century skills. There are skills that they need to excel in all areas of life. These skills, they are very, very important. And as a matter of fact, because of what I've gone through, you know, I woke up this morning, I called Mommy Agapé, and I told her, I said, I hope you will let me. Because you see, the mistake I made must never be repeated. I would have talked about the skills, and I thought it would take a little more time. So because what you don't know can get you into trouble. We will get into trouble. So for me, I just want to crave your indulgence to read these skills. I wrote them down, and I will later tell you some of the areas where I failed. So give me that permission. Once a teacher, always a teacher. How do we empower children? To ensure their success and well-being, we must focus on nurturing and empowering children with the 21st century skills. Not the 20th century, 21st century skills. These skills empower children to adapt to new situations, to solve complex problems, and to thrive in diverse environments. Skill number 1, critical thinking. It enables children to analyze information objectively, to evaluate evidence, and to make informed decisions. Critical thinking encourages children to ask questions, challenge assumptions, and develop a deeper understanding of the world around them. Critical thinking skills help children become independent learners, capable of discerning between fact and fiction, and equip them to tackle the challenges that lie ahead. So I want to take note of the first one. What is the first one? Critical thinking. Skill number 2, creativity. Creativity fosters imagination, originality, and the ability to think outside the box. It enables the children to generate unique ideas, solve problems creatively, and approach tasks with an open mind. Creativity allows children to express themselves, develop innovative solutions, and adapt to the ever-evolving demands of the future. So the second one is what? Creativity. Point number 3, collaboration. Collaboration. He said this is the ability to work effectively in teams, to communicate ideas and respect diverse perspectives for success. By promoting collaboration among children, we equip them with essential social and emotional skills. Collaboration teaches empathy, compromise, cooperation, preparing children to thrive in a globalized society where teamwork and collaboration are valued. Some of these things I'm mentioning, in the 20th century, they never existed. Four skills. And I know you know them now. They are all involving, because oftentimes all we know are just the subjects, numeracy, literacy, and all that, but it's more than that. You are building a total child. What is the requirement? To nurture and empower children with 21st century skills, it is crucial to create an educational system that promotes holistic development in children. And I thank God for the Montessori schools, because my children went through them. I know what I went through as a teacher, and I have four children in the Montessori school. It was a lot of hard work. It was endless, and I couldn't believe this was just nursery and primary school. I mean, we were continuously working on projects, running all over the place. Is this all we have to do? So when I finished from Mommy Agape, with my book loaded with exercises to be corrected and lesson notes to be written, I get home and lo and behold, I have projects. There are assignments. And I mean, I had to sit with these children one-on-one. And it was quite challenging. And the thing is, everything about them is time-bound, because they are trained to be time-conscious. They are not just ordinary, they are not like us. Anytime goes. When you hear Nigerian time and 20th century people, and they are focused, and they are result-oriented. And so it was a lot of hard work. With the Montessori system of education, which is what you are seeing in Agape Bundle, that is enabling these children. Thank God for the ones that are graduating. Congratulations, I love you all. I'm so proud of you today. And then even the ones graduating from the nursery, you can see them marching gallantly and looking ahead to a glorious future. I mean, let's clap for this children. Let's clap. Bundle practices integrated curriculum that incorporates cross-disciplinary learning, promoting the integration of various subjects that encourage project-based learning, and this emphasizes an encouragement of children to apply their skills in real-world contexts. They have hands-on approaches that promote problem-solving, teamwork, and creativity. A lot of projects, I'm sure parents know what I'm talking about, from one project to the other. And each time you go for open day, how dare you miss an open day? And you see all the projects and everybody's running around, the teachers, they are busy. This is not for nothing. It's foundation laying. They are building capacity in the children. So project-based learning is integrated in the Montessori system. And then you have technology integration. We didn't have all this was when we were growing up. And I made up my children, whatever it cost me, would have the best. Technology integration is a tool to enhance learning experiences and provide opportunities for children to develop digital literacy compete with other children. And when children are empowered, you watch them shine. That's what we are talking about. Empowerment, enablement, giving them all the necessary tools. And then the curriculum also embodies emotional intelligence. It teaches children emotional intelligence, empathy, and self-awareness, enabling them to develop strong interpersonal skills and navigate social complexities effectively. I told you I will come with when I finish now, I'll give you testimonies. 2 life stories that you will take home. And you'll know that it's for real. And then in addition, the Montessori curriculum embraces lifelong learning. Lifelong learning. It helps the children to cultivate a love for learning and a growth mindset. It encourages curiosity, exploration, and continuous skill development to prepare them for lifelong learning in a rapidly changing world. You can agree with me that the education we're talking about is all encompassing, because you're raising a total child, a child that you can go to sleep. I want to tell you, for those children, those daughters, by the time they finish from the primary school, I was never called at secondary school level for any problem, neither was I called at the university level. But I want to tell you, it started with learning a lesson. And the first lesson was really fast, because these things I've mentioned, they are stages. You don't learn them in a day. They are, character building and molding. Parents have their role to play. The school has its role to play. What is the role of the parents? You are to give your children freedom and time to discover their skills. Some of these children don't discover their skills till later. Some are fast, they start early. Like my first child, she started writing stories at the age of 4. That was fast. And then her first book was when she was 8 years old. She was doing outstandingly well. I was proud. I was happy. But because she was my first child, I made a mistake. What was the mistake? By the time she was in grade 4, in fact, she was voted in as the senior prefect of the school in Port Harcourt. Then we were so happy. But then she did common entrance. And she did well. UTSS Port Harcourt. I was a proud mother. My daughter, first child, went to secondary school. They said, don't you think she's too young? I said, someone that clever, she's very intelligent. She cleared all the papers. They talked to me. This child was good. I cannot limit the child. She did so well that she topped the list. What you say? To pass exam is not all there is in education. The challenges will come. And you will not believe that when this child got into school, to summarize it, we started having problems. It started quietly. Uniforms missing. Books disappearing. Notes not copied. And her grades started dwindling. And what's the matter? Mommy is a teacher. They cleaned the board before I finished. At the secondary level, you don't have the time like the teachers have at this level. There's what we call individual growth. Some are fast in copying their notes, some are slow. But at the secondary level, nobody has time for that. In fact, as the teacher is finishing, another teacher is waiting to get into the class. And so my poor child got caught up in notes not completed from one note to the other until he started telling on her grades. She could not cope. It was difficult. The school did not send for me because the school, they were yet to notice. But because I'm a teacher, I observed that things were not going well. And she said they are so impatient. They don't know that only I think it's not that I don't know, but they will not allow me to sit down and think. They will not allow me to solve the problem. Only I can do this thing, but even they move to another topic, from one topic to the other, and they were leaving my poor daughter behind. But what did that teach me? I didn't wait to be told that the others should finish. Honestly. And I want to tell you, today, that child only realized she was in the secondary school by the time she was in SS1. She said, Mommy, it's now that I know why I'm in school. She confessed. She said, it's now that I know. And thank God for the foundation. She worked hard, and I was following her. She was able to catch up. And she did excellently well. But for the ones that waited, they never had that challenge. It was from victory to victory, from celebration. I was always called to win laurels. They waited to finish everything. They were impacted. Now I want to give you the testimony of one of them. And this, I'm always willing to share with parents. Because challenges will come. It may be at any level. When the second one was in the secondary school, there was no challenge. She got into the University of Benin, and she went in to read economics. Year 1, she was first class, already heading for first class. Year 2, first class. Year 3, heading for first class in economics. Year 4, she was heading for first class until 2 weeks. 2 weeks for the final exams. Trouble struck. You know Nigerian factor. I don't know, I can't explain what happened. All we knew is that they said her name was not on the list of those admitted into the university. After 4 years, then the letter we got, where is it from? We followed it up. And by the time we got to Abuja, we were told that she was admitted in Nsukka. Somebody in Benin, and I spent 4 years. Listen, as a pastor, that was the greatest challenge I ever had. They did everything they could. The heads of the department spoke for her. But they said, sorry, there's nothing we can do. She has to leave. She has to leave the university. She couldn't graduate. My daughter in year 4, who was heading for first class, came home back to Lagos with her suitcase, with a special degree, begin again. I'm telling you, my coming here is divinely orchestrated. Because there are some stories you need to hear, true life stories, that will make you realize that the thing you saw in your children can see them to these circumstances. I was shattered as a parent. When I was preparing for graduation, my daughter was at home with BA. And you know, one of her class bought her a book titled Begin Again. Begin Again. Well, let me tell you, if there was one person who was not shattered, it was my daughter. She said, Mommy, why do you worry yourself? There are many roads to success. When one road shuts, another one will open. I looked at her. For her age, you know, and then she got a job as a receptionist. When her mates had graduated, she got a job as a receptionist, earning 10,000 naira. I said, my own daughter, receptionist. You'll be clean. Say, Mom, why worry yourself? I will go early, I will clean, I will have 2 hours to read. I have my computer in front of me. Don't worry. The end justifies the means. And so I will watch her every morning. You can imagine the tears in my heart and in my eyes. You see her trekking along with this for this job. Year 1 of ACCA distinction. Year 2 of ACCA distinction. You know, ACCA got level 1, level 2, level 3 for each year. Level 1 of year 1, distinction, distinction, distinction. Year 2, distinction, distinction, distinction. By the time she finished year 2, someone called her and said, I will miss your results. Yet, you can apply to Oxford Brookes University in London. She said, which one is that? He said, just apply. She applied online because of the Montessori training, I made sure they could access the internet, they could do a lot with computer, they taught themselves a lot of things. She applied and they granted her admission. And so she was doing 2 things. She was still in ACCA, doing her final year, and she was now in Oxford Brookes University doing her final year. And what happened? When you make up your mind that you will not fail, God will make up his mind that you go all the way with you. The testimony is this. In the same week, on a Monday, we got a letter from Oxford Brookes University that she has passed and she had made it first class. Oxford Brookes, London. By Friday, we got a letter from ACCA that she has cleared all her results, she has finished, and she was chartered. You know, the testimony is this. Automatically, she was above her classmates who had finished. The first class that she missed in Uniben, she got in UK. And then she had ACCA to the bargain. Now what happened? Job opportunity started pursuing her. The first job she got, 80,000 naira. I said, Mommy, job don't come. From 10,000 to 80,000. And then she took off. It was in Port Harcourt. By the end of 3 months, I'm telling you how a child can cope with challenges. These are things that the parents didn't do because of the foundation. By the end, when she went there for 3 months, by the end of 3 months, she had another challenge. They said she did not do NYSC. Until she gets her NYSC, she cannot continue with the job. For the first time, my daughter came home and said, Mommy, what is wrong with me? I've just lost this job. Where do I go from here? I just told her, my daughter, the God that has been with you will also make a way. Because he's telling a story with your life. And she attended the interview. First stage, she cleared the exam. Second stage, she cleared the exam. Third stage, she cleared the exam. They said, it's time for you to meet the partners. We want to know who you are. Who are you? What stuff are you made of? We have looked at your results. And she didn't want to tell them her story. She just said, I am here. They said, where were you from? Because they saw a gap of 4 years from when she did, when she left Uniben to when she finished Oxford Brookes and ACCA. They said, we had a gap of 4 years. Where were you? She didn't want to tell them because to her, it was a secret that she was hiding. Something she wanted to forget. They said, if you have to work with us, you must tell us. Then she opened up in tears. They said, I went to Uniben. Why don't we see your Uniben? What happened? She told them this. They were shocked. You mean such a thing happened to you? They asked the question, do you have anything to show that you went to Uniben? She said yes. When she was leaving, the head of department gave her transcript for 4 years. Say, my daughter, keep this. One day, you may need it. She came home, said, Mommy, they asked me to bring something. She went into her box, brought it, and took it straight to the panel. When they saw it, they made a photocopy, attached it to her papers, and took her on the job. They took her a level higher than the others, and gave her a salary of 200,000 naira. From 10,000 to 80,000 to 200. And you think it's over. My daughter continued, and she was working relentlessly. I said, Mommy, I'm not stopping you. I'm heading for the top. Listen, these children are heading for the top. They are not ordinary. If you are training your children to be ordinary, you can go and sleep. But I'm telling you, train the total child that will challenge the world. And she said, Mommy, I've been applying to some places. They are not even answering me. It's this same NYC story. She was not discouraged. Say, because I want to move higher. Then one day she got into the office. Her friends were applying for international jobs. They said, Jacinta, why don't you apply? I said, no, I don't know anybody. I can't do, no, I'm not interested. I don't know anybody over there. They said, there's no harm in trying. Some have been applying for the past 6 months, 1 year. They are not succeeded. Then, when you looked at my daughter sat down, I said, okay, let me apply. She applied immediately. They sought an interview with her. I was at home, my daughter came and said, I have an interview to attend. I said, what interview? In fact, when I'll tell it, I didn't know anything about virtual interview. My daughter sat down and did a virtual interview with the company, KPMG in UK. And listen, what saw her to? Why did they pick her differently? Why did they not pick the others? First class in Oxford Books in UK. She was outstanding. They offered her the job. She came down and said, Mommy, I succeeded. I said, what are you talking about? Okay, I'll let you know. You know, mine was just prayer. But this child, she prays. But the action matters. All these things I'm telling you, they are not in the Bible. There are things you have to unravel yourself. There are steps, ladders, the children we need to climb. Yours is to pray and lead them. Keep on. Now, she went to apply for visa. The office over there sent work permit for 5 years. And she got her visa. And listen, within 2 weeks, she was heading to UK. That was when I was worried. She said it's called Isle of Man. Isle of what? I checked. I went online. Where is Isle of Man? My daughter, you are going to where you don't know. She said, Mommy, allow me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I checked for Isle of Man, and then God spoke to my heart. I pray that God will speak to your heart today. And what did God tell me? He said, release your child. The earth is the Lord's, and His fullness thereof. Never limit your children. These children are meant to rule the world. They are meant to do exploits. Let her go. Everywhere in the world belongs to me. You may have a Nigerian mentality, but I am the owner of the world. And that was how that child left. As I'm talking to you, she's been there for 7 years. Wow. She's a senior auditor in a reputable firm, doing excellently well, empowering other children. Anywhere she sees people, where are you now? He said that you fail, you can do it again. Children that are empowered to shine. If you allow me, I can say the whole thing. So I want to talk to our pupils. They have worked so hard. Going through agape bundle, you have been impacted, you have been loaded, you have been equipped. You have shown potential and you have shown capability. You have won prizes and you have excelled in so many ways. I want to say continue to shine. Continue to nurture your talents. You're going to be different. No man can intimidate you. No challenge will be too difficult for you to handle. Going through what are the skills that have been embedded in you. And I want to see that they are just for. Many parents are still like me. They don't get ambition. So this one this one, someone said, it's now they are going. Their mates went 2 years ago. But let me tell you, if you are here and you have already get that vision, change your mind. Children are not better than you. I am better than my father. He's good. He did his best. But I make up my mind that my own children will be better than me. And I want to tell you, if I want to be giving you testimonies, because one of them recently, in fact, okay, let me not blow my thought. Some things are better kept to the chest. But one of them is in an oil company and is a general manager. A girl, a woman. She made up her mind. I don't want to be ordinary. And she was working, she said, Mommy, now I want to go to America. I want to go to the best school. I said, if it's expensive, he said, I've saved all I have. I must go to that school. He said, where you go determines what you become. If all you know is this, she went to Unilag. He said, that is just a stepping stone. Mommy, I want to shine. I want to rule the world. And she went to Massachusetts, MIT, and finished. By the time she finished, she got the job of her dream. So many were really confused. When she appeared and she spoke, they said, this is the one we want. General manager. So many departments around her. When she was a child, that was her dream. Mommy, one day of following companies. What are the dreams of your children? These ones, they have dreams. Every dream you have will surely come to pass. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Embrace challenges. Challenges will come. When you get to secondary school, challenges will come. But never give up. Every challenge is a stepping stone to a higher level. Did you hear me? Failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to success. Your light will shine. Congratulations. Go and rule your world. Yeah, when you tell that school you go to, no, you are not ordinary. God bless you, my children. We celebrate you today. To the dedicated teachers, teachers like me, teachers that never get tired. When I'm talking of the teachers, I'm telling you, no one can pay teachers. But the reward of being a teacher is what you are seeing today. Amen. Your impact to the teachers, your impact goes beyond the classroom. You have shaped minds and you are still shaping minds. You have inspired dreams and you are still inspiring dreams. Keep on doing that. Your role as a teacher is vital in shaping the next generation of leaders. Part of the problems we are having today with leadership in Nigeria is because they did not go there. I have no apology. They all come to 20th century school. That's why we are going through what we are going through. 20th century. They need to upgrade. And that's why we have young ones who are willing to take over. And I'm telling you, I'm still saying it prophetically. From this school, agape bonding. I love the name agape. Agape simply means unconditional love. The love of God. That love of God will see you to the greatest heights. If we have the next president from here, what will it be like? Is there any parent that says, my pikin I will be the next president? So I'm afraid to put up their hands. To be a mother of the president, not an ordinary president. No, because there are presidents and there are presidents. So teachers, your role is vital in shaping this next generation. Every child has embedded in him or her skills and talents that no one can take away. Your job is to unfold, to create, help them to navigate their paths and come out, help them to explore. Everyone, the teacher is the heart of the educational system. Is the teacher. Forget about the fact that teachers are not, recognized. But me here, I'm going to be 69 in January. I'm forever proud to be a teacher. All the parents, raising a child is like planting a seed and watching it grow into a beautiful tree. Your unwavering support and encouragement have been instrumental in your children's success. You have sown seeds, you have spent money, but it's not in vain. You are raising 2 children. I remember when my children were Montessori. I had friends who were asking me, why do you have to pay so much to send them to the school? This is school that they are paying 10,000 naira. I said, whatever it costs me, I'd rather have them do that. See what I'm enjoying today. So to all the supportive parents, continue to nurture the growth of your children. Continue to provide supportive environment. Never ever give up on them. Never ever. Even when challenges come, always be there for them. They are set to manifest greatness because of the foundation that their time will surely come. Always be proud of their achievements and always celebrate their progress. Finally, to my beloved students and the proprietors of Agape Bond, congratulations. Congratulations. This January I say congratulations my students. Congratulations my students. Thanks for choosing to be a teacher like me, but on a higher and more glorious level. What she's doing today, I could not do 40 years ago. Amen. But here she is, shining, better than me. And the children she's raising will be better than her. Amen. From glory to glory. Amen. A teacher affects eternity. She can never tell where her influence will stop. You have made me proud and honored me by this invitation after being my student for more than 40 years. Your own pupils will always remember you and will always remember the school. As we celebrate today, let us remember that empowerment for growth and excellence is a collective effort. Let's build one another. You can empower people, empower people around you to become better. Make up your mind. Nobody that comes near you will remain the same. Your housemates will not remain the same. Empowerment is an all-round thing. As you do for your children will do for others. But reach out, especially in this day Nigeria. Many need to be encouraged. I pray that you not go live here just eating and dining and dancing. But with these few things I have exposed today, some of us, we have each other. And when next I see you, I'm hearing testimonies of the excellence and growth of your children. God bless you.